Hey, what is up? My name is Catherine and welcome to my channel. So next week is Christmas. I can't believe how quick this year went by. But anyways, so for a lot of us that means tons of holiday parties this week and a lot of dressing up and doing our makeup. So I'm going to be posting holiday tutorials all week long to help you guys get some inspiration for any holiday parties you may have in the next week and a half or so. Today's look is this like very classic holiday silver glitter and smoky eye with a red lip. The best part is everything on my face is 100% drugstore. It is all stuff that you can walk into a store and get. So that is super fun and exciting. If you are excited about this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed. I post new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And I believe that's everything. So let's go ahead and get started with this tutorial. Alright, so my brows are already done because my brows are already done today. I put a little bit of my Milani eyeshadow primer on, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this Wet n Wild concealer underneath my brows because I got them waxed today and they're super red and irritated and I need to cover that up. So for my eyes, I'm going to be using the Milani Soft and Sultry palette. I have been absolutely in love with this palette. I'm starting with my usual beach, number 11, going into this gorgeous taupey shade right here. Let's see what this one is called. This is called Soft Touch. So this is going to be going outer corner and up into the crease. Since this is a transition shade, it doesn't really show on my skin tone. It's more to give all the other shadows something to blend into. And now on this lovely fluffy little AOA E126, I'm going into the shade Smokin' Hot, which is your typical taupe shade. And I'm swirling this out from the inner portion of the lid, just using big circular motions. I'm using a very light hand. I want this to go all the way up into the crease, and you can sort of bring it over a little bit. I just want this to be very, very nice and blended. And once that is pretty nice and blended, blown out, I'm using that same brush to go into the shade After Hours, which is a very deep, cool toned brown. It's not the deepest in the palette, but it is a relatively deep shade. And I'm sort of doing the same thing, but I'm just not bringing it out as far, either into the crease or over across the lid. And then I'm taking a ColourPop little blending brush that doesn't have a name, and I'm going into Untamed, which is the second darkest shade in the palette. And I'm just packing that in to my outer corner and basically just stipling it in place there. And I'm just taking a little bit more of After Hours and blending that with that darker shade. This eye's like not looking so hot. My under eye gets really swollen when I get my brows waxed, and that texture is just really being emphasized by the shadow. So yay. Now going into the shade Diamonds and Pearls, which is the lightest shimmer shade in here. And I'm just popping that onto my lid with my finger. And now I'm going into the shade Come Hither, also on my finger. That's this like very cool toned shimmery brown. And I'm just using that to like transition Diamonds and Pearls into the dark outer corner. Now you could always stop here. This is like a very gorgeous, more of a classic like smoky eye with just a little pop of shimmer there in the inner corner. But if y'all know me, you know I love my glitter. So we are going to be adding a little bit of glitter to this look today. I have the Pop Beauty Liquid Eyeshadow in Cosmic Confetti. This is like a perfect color dupe for the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Shadow in Diamond Dust. Now, I know you can get Pop Beauty at Duane Reade and I believe Walgreens. I'm actually not sure where else you can get them in the US because I believe they are a UK brand. But I'm just taking this and I'm popping that onto the inner portion of the lid. I don't want that to completely cover that darker shimmer that we used. I just want it to blend over into it. And I'm tapping this out with my finger. Look how gorgeous that glitter is. I love when silvers have like little rainbow reflex in them. I just think it's absolutely stunning. It's like my favorite thing ever. I picked up some Kiss lashes because if there's ever a time for lashes, it's the holidays. These are the Lash Couture Triple Push-Up Collection, and this is the style Brassiere. These were on sale for like $2 at my Walgreens, so my guess is that they're discontinuing this collection. But these look gorgeous, so we'll see. First, I'm going to line my eyes with just a teensy bit of Physicians Formula Eye Booster, and I'm going to pop on just the slightest bit of mascara, and then I will pop on those lashes. Okay, so I can maybe understand why these lashes have been discontinued if they really have been discontinued. These are not the most comfortable or easy to put on. I want really voluminous lashes that are still comfortable, and I'm beginning to wonder if that exists. We are priming with the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Luminous Matte Primer today. And then for my foundation, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Coverage. I mixed the shade Porcelain with the white mixer. And then I'm going to just mix like a teensy little bit of my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in here, just because I'm trying to use it up. And I'm going to use this Luxie Round Top Buffing Brush. This is from my December BoxyCharm. That video probably won't be up by the time this one's up, I'm guessing. This brush is so nice. And I'm just pressing this into my skin with the LA Girl sponge. This is a really nice sponge. I love flat-topped sponges, and it doesn't soak up too much product. And I'm using the Wet n Wild concealer again for my under eye. This concealer is like surprisingly nice. Like, it is a little drying, but the finish looks really nice, and it's literally $3 for a good amount of product. It's not like $3 and you get like 2 uses of foundation or concealer. Like, it's actually $3 for like a really good amount of product. Setting with my Joa setting powder. And I'm going to take that ColourPop blending brush from earlier, and I'm just sort of dragging that darkest shade across my under eye. This is my favorite like lazy way to finish my under eyes, to just sort of use the excess of whatever the darkest shade up above on my lid is. And I'm going to go into Naughty Night, which is the darkest blackish shade in this palette, and I'm using this as a liner for my under eye. sort of connecting it to my liner up top as well. Because this is like a holiday party look, I'm making this a little darker than I would normally do a look like this. And I'm popping just a little bit of the shade Come Hither onto that lower lash line as well. I just always like to have a little shimmer on my lower lash line. I think it kind of just like helps to add a little bit of prettiness to any eye look. And I'm just powdering along the edges because I maybe brought that down a little too far. Adding just a touch of this glitter to the inner part of my lower lash line as well. For blush, I'm going to be going into my e.l.f. blush palette since this is a cool toned eye look. I'm going to use the cool toned like berry-ish blush in here. And I'm using my NYX HD blush in taupe to add some definition to my cheekbones using a Real Techniques contour brush. And I'm adding my Milani highlight in Afterglow to my cheekbones. And I'm going to set everything down with my Pixie Milky Mist. And for my lips, I'm using the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in Kitten Heels. This is like your true classic red. There are tons of true red liquid lipsticks at the drugstore. I know Wet n Wild has one for a fact, and plenty of other brands do as well. This is just the one that I'm using. So this is the final look. It is a very classic holiday glam. You could wear these colors to a Christmas party, a New Year's party. You could wear this wherever you wanted. And the best part is that it is all drugstore. So everything on my face will be linked down below so that you can reference it if you are trying to find these products in store. And that is everything. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed because I'm posting holiday tutorials all week long. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!